Hi everyone, let's get started with list in a Python. List can store multiple items into a single variable. You can define a list which consists all data types defined in the Python, even the custom data types defined in the Python. List is made with the two square bracket. Then you can define something like this. You can put here a string as well. You can put here Boolean variable as well. So this is the list. All right, if we copy this and paste it here and we provide it into a new variable a, and if you get the type of this new variable a, you will see that the type of this variable is a list there, and the items in the list is the ordered items. That's mean these list will never change no matter what you do or whatever the operations. I mean to say that whether you print it or you assign it multiple times, that's not gonna change. That means the list is an ordered data type there. That's mean the way you define these variables, I mean in the order you define these variables will be always in this particular order. So whenever a data type is the ordered data type, then you can access the values of the data types with the index. That's mean a list allow a change in its list itself. For example, if I want to replace this 1 with the 10, you can simply do it equal to 10. Now if you print here a, it becomes 10, 2, 3, 4 and true. Alright, so this one is a mutable. That's mean whenever you can change any variable value, then that variable is known as a mutable variable. In coming lectures, we will see other type of the data type like set and the dictionary. We will also talk about the mutable and immutable data types. Let's go ahead and get the length of this list. You can get the length of this list by just typing there len, and you can also get the slicing. You can perform any slicing operations in the list. For example, let's say you have a and you want to get the second element out of this list a. You can simply put here a1. So 1 means second item, a0 means first item, 1 means second item. There you get the second item, and then you get here a third item. But as soon as you go out of range, then it says that the index error, because 5 is not present. It has only 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the 5 is not present. That is why list index out of range error you are getting there. You can add the items into the list, or you can extend two lists. When you have a single list and you have another list, you can combine those. That is known as the extension of a list. Let's go ahead and see how you can add the item into a list. Suppose that you have these lists, something like this. There are many ways. The first way to do that, either you can do the append, or you can add two strings together, or you can do the extend. So we are going to first see here append. Let's say I'm going to just do here append, and in this append I'm going to add here a new variable as the 0. Alright, now if you see here a new value in this a variable got added there at the last index position. So whenever you append a value, that automatically gets added at the last position into a list there. There is the another way to do this, and that one is here a plus, and then you need to define here another list, and in that I'm going to just say here 11. Now if you run this cell, you will see there this list is added here at the last index of this a. You can add here a multiple values as well. So all these values will be added into a list sequentially at the last of this 8th index there. Alright, now you see there all these got added. There is the third way to do this. The third way is the extension, like you do here a dot extend here. Alright, and in that you have here a list again 11, 12 and 13. Let's go ahead and run this. Now once you run this, this extension happens inside this a itself. Alright, now if you run here a, you see there all these got added. Even though we added this earlier, but this didn't change a, because whenever something is producing output, that is not changing. If you wanted a change from here, we should have given it something like this. So this a would have modified from here itself. But this a was not modified earlier, that was modified from here. Just to check that, what you can do here, we can just run it here 14. We can do here 14, 15 and then 16. Now you see this, you will see there 14, 15 and the 16. Earlier we saw there a was printed like this, and now 14, 15, 16 just got added there at the last of the index. You also have an option to remove the values from the list as well. There are two ways to remove the value. One is remove and another one is the pop. So like let's say you have this list, and out of this list you want to remove this 4. So you can simply do here a dot remove 4. Alright, sorry. Now you see there, if you print here a, you will see this 4 is removed from a. And if you try to remove any value which is not already present in the list, it will throw the error that the value not found. The error which we saw earlier, something like, let's say if we want to remove this, so it says that the value is not in the list there. Alright, again we don't have this list, so this error will keep coming there. Let's go ahead and try to remove the 0, and then see this 0 will also get removed from here. That's the one way to remove. The another way to remove that, you can do like a dot pop. So the earlier we used the method where a value is known, but suppose that you don't know the value, only you know the index which you want to remove. Suppose that whatever the value present at the 0th index, you just want to remove this. So simply you can do the a dot pop and the 0, it will automatically remove this a. Now if you check here, it will automatically remove this 10 value from the a. If you check here a, this 10 is removed. So the difference you see there is the pop, it removed the value at the index provided here, and then it returns that value here in the output, and this a is modified here by removing the value whatever the index we provide there. You can also sort out the lists here, the values depending on the ascending and the descending order. Let's go ahead and try to sort these values in a list. You can simply do here a dot sort, and there you will see this has been sorted here. So this sort happens like, this is a boolean variable. Alright, so the boolean value, this is the true, so it comes here at the top, I mean at the first position, and then the rest of other things are the number, and those are coming after this true. Let's suppose that if you want to sort this into a reverse order, you can simply do here a dot sort, and then you can do here reverse equal to true. Now you will see there this a is sorted into a descending order. So the value which was coming in the last, now it has started coming at the top, that means at the first position, and so on. Alright, perfect. So this is all about in this lecture. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in next one.